Hello Classic Crew, and welcome to today's episode of the Festival of Bites, where we're going to be making fried Oreos. If you guys missed yesterday's video, make sure to head back to that, but this is the second day of 8 whole days of cooking and baking with me in the kitchen, where I'm going to be making treats for Hanukkah. So today I'm going to be making fried Oreos, deep fried Oreos. It's a super easy recipe, super delicious, and great for Hanukkah because we like to eat a lot of deep fried foods because we are honoring the miracle of the oil lasting an extra 8 days, much longer than it should have when we lit it in the menorah. So I'm really excited to get into today's video. I'm going to be making something pretty easy and it's gonna be great. I'm gonna be using just a recipe from online, but it's pretty simple. You could honestly do it without a recipe online. But before we get into it, make sure that you subscribe to my channel so you can continue to follow along with these videos and also catch up with all the rest of my content. And make sure to head over to my Substack newsletter where you'll get access to a ton of exclusive content, including my book club, a weekly exclusive article, and my podcast. So make sure to head over to classicallyabby.substack.com. And now let's get into today's video. So for this recipe, you are going to need vegetable oil, 1 large egg, 1 cup of milk, 1 cup pancake mix, and 1 package cream-filled chocolate sandwich cookies, aka Oreos. I chose to make this recipe dairy-free. Now, if you didn't already know, Oreos are dairy-free naturally, and everything that I'm going to be using today is also dairy-free. The Bisquick mix that I'm using, my pancake mix, is dairy-free, and I'm gonna be using Chobani oat milk instead of normal oat milk. So everything I'm making is dairy-free, so if you are lactose intolerant, you can also make this recipe, and that's a really nice bonus. So, I'm going to get started by making the pancake mix. Okay, so I just have my bowl here, and the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to open up this Bisquick package and scoop out a cup. This is a half cup, so I'm gonna do 2 of them. Next up, I'm going to add 1 egg. And I always check for blood. That's a Jewish thing. We're not allowed to have any blood in our food. So I always check it a couple of times just to make sure. And grab any shells. Next, I'm going to add 1 cup of milk. Whoop, definitely getting full here. And 2 teaspoons of vegetable oil. I'm finishing off this container before I use the other big one. And now I'm going to gingerly mix this together. Probably should have used a bigger bowl, but I think it'll end up being okay. It's pretty liquidy, so it's not like I'm pouring the pancake mix over the sides. I don't know if you've ever had that happen to you, but it's super annoying. So yeah, you can see this is not gonna be too bad. But if I wanted to whisk, I really have to be careful about it. And as you can see, this is actually pretty runny. So I've got the pancake mix done, and now I'm going to clean up as I go. So I'm going to put away the oat milk. I'm going to put away the Bisquick, the pancake mix. I'm gonna put it into a container. That's just how I prefer to do things. I just need to make sure I label it so I remember what it is, and just put things away so that I can continue working in a nice clean space. So quick interruption of today's video. I did want to give a quick shout out to Rachel in Jewelry, who designed some beautiful pieces. She's a small business owner. She creates beautiful jewelry. We've worked together before, we've collaborated, and just the holiday season is coming up and something from her store would make a perfect gift. So she sent me a necklace and a pair of earrings, and they're just beautiful. So definitely check out her website at rachelandjewelry.com. As you can hear, we've got some bubbling going on. The oil seems just about hot enough. So let's pop in a few Oreos. So I'm just gonna coat an Oreo in the pancake batter. Take it out, shake off any excess, and pop it in. Number 2. Number 3, number 4, and number 5. And you don't want to put in too many because it will lower the temperature of the frying oil. So we want to make sure that you only put in a certain amount. If you overload the oil, then it will drop the temperature and these won't fry as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip some of these. As you can see, they are frying beautifully. So this one is done. So I'm going to scoop them out of here using this little strainer, this sieve, so I can drop out as much oil as possible. And then I'm just going to drain them on a paper towel right here, like that. So this one is done. So we're going to take that one out. Yep, these all look done. So we can just take them out of here. Another thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to kind of run this over the oil and try to get rid of any floating particles, because that will again lower the temperature of the oil, which is not what we want. Alrighty friends, so the Oreos are completed. It was super fast and easy. This is a really easy, fun snack to make for a party or something like this. So I'm gonna try one. I'm just gonna grab one to try and we're gonna taste it and see how it turns out. The fun thing about frying up an Oreo is that it gets really soft and gooey on the inside. And it tastes so good. So that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll link the recipe in the description box below, and make sure to subscribe to my channel so you can continue with the Festival of Bites and also check out the rest of my content. And make sure to sign up for my Substack newsletter where you'll get access to exclusive content not available anywhere else. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!